streak because we lost our last football game, but we're in the playoffs, and it's a situation where you sell your team on the fact that you're in the playoffs and anybody can make it to the state championship game. It doesn't matter what your record was in the regular season. Now you're kind of 0-0, and you as long as you win, you keep playing.
You got to play 1 week at a time at that point, and everybody's headed the same direction. Everybody wants to get to Jackson.
So we have to go on the road this first round. I guess you can look at it as a positive that if we can win this first round, then we'll get West Jones at home at our place, the second round. So if you want to look at that as an encouraging sign, I guess.
Once you enter into the playoffs, most of your weaker teams are gone, and every week's going to be a challenge. As far as if we're fortunate enough to get by the first round and Wayne County second round, it's difficult to beat somebody twice in a year.
Never beat Wayne County twice in a season. You can sit here and you can what if, but I mean, they've lost 3 games in that stadium since 2003. 3 games. And we got to go back over there and win 2 in the same year.
When we get ready to play and are mentally prepared to play and physically prepared to play, I think we can play with anybody in the state of Mississippi.
You tend to get a few championships and you become complacent. And I think as a coaching staff, we have fought hard not to be complacent. But some of these young guys that came up in the program, and they just feel like, we Wayne County, we do certain things, and good things happen for us.
And that's the thing that bothers me. When we don't play with heart and pride and effort, then we're not being a true War Eagle. Not all of our guys have that passion for winning that some of them have. Like DeMarcus, like Marion, Ryan Howard, Sean Rankin. If we had 30 seniors that had that kind of attitude and that kind of character, then we'd be a team that would be playing for the state championship in Jackson. Right now, we don't have that. I don't know if we're going to get that. That's our job to try to make it, but somewhere along the lines, you got to have heart yourself. West Jones, this year they got some really good athletes on their team, but they got some guys. They have found 22 guys that are playing with great passion and great effort, and that's why they're undefeated right now. And I think that's the difference between them and all the rest of us, is they have guys that are, their guys want to get to Jackson, and they're wanting to do everything they can to get to Jackson.
This team collectively has a huge heart, I think, and they just refuse to lose. And that's one of the things that they have kind of figured out about themselves during the course of the season.
The players just never quit, and they just keep pecking and bumping and doing what they're supposed to do, and somewhere they find a way to win.
That's what's happened the last 7 or 8 years. Different kids, but what you'll see is the same effort, the same determination, the same sacrifices, the same willingness to go the extra mile to try and do something special. Unfortunately for us, is we haven't done anything special yet. Just getting started, aren't we?
This community, this team, and this Mustang family wants a state championship so bad. And, I don't know if we can give it to them. Everything has just to fall in place because there's so many variables once you get into a playoff run. If you get there, you got to try to win it all because they don't give out rings for second place.
And that's the pinnacle of our career. I mean, you want to win a state championship, and there's a lot of guys that have coached for 25, 30 years that never get an opportunity to do that. And Coach Boyles he's done it 5 times.
Winning that state championship is just, it's the ultimate feeling for us as high school coaches that we can experience. And I think as a coach, though, because I've been able to win 5 as a head coach and 1 as an assistant, you enjoy it that weekend, and then unfortunately when you get back to school on Monday, you're thinking, okay, now how are we going to replace this kid? How are we going to replace this kid? And so you start thinking now, okay, what we're going to do next year to repeat as a state champion. You never get tired of it.
I don't know what I'd do, but I think I'd be thankful for everybody that's played for me, that they were a part of it. But I don't know. It'd be neat. It'd be neat.